Life is loud, isn't it? Our minds are constantly filled with noise. The pressure from work, the expectations from family, the endless scrolling, the fears we don't even talk about. It's like a non-stop radio station playing in our heads. Most people fail in life, not because they lack potential, but because their minds are just too full. They're so full they can't receive new ideas, new lessons, or new wisdom. Today, I'm going to share a story with you. A story that teaches one of the most powerful lessons for success: the art of emptying your mind. It's a lesson that completely transformed a young man's life, and I promise you, it has the power to transform yours too. There was once a young man who traveled across mountains and rivers just to meet a famous old master, a man known throughout the land for his incredible wisdom. This young man had already achieved a lot in his life. He had a good education, a respectable job, a name that people looked up to. But deep inside, he felt completely lost. He craved clarity. He desperately wanted to find his purpose. He just couldn't understand why, no matter how hard he tried or how much he achieved, he never felt truly fulfilled. So one early morning, he finally arrived at the master's small, simple wooden house. He bowed respectfully and said, "Master, please, I beg you, teach me the secret to peace and success. I want to learn everything you know." The old master just looked at him calmly and smiled, a gentle smile that seemed to say he already knew exactly what the young man needed. The master invited the young man inside to sit down. He placed 2 simple clay cups on the table between them and began to pour some freshly brewed tea. The moment the master started pouring, the young man started talking. He talked non-stop, a torrent of words pouring out. He talked about his achievements, his extensive knowledge, all the skills he had mastered. He boasted about all the motivational videos he'd watched and the countless books on success he had consumed. He went on and on about how he wanted more success, more happiness, more purpose in his life. He just kept talking and talking, and all the while, the master quietly continued to pour the tea. Soon, the tea reached the very top of the young man's cup, but the master kept pouring. The hot tea overflowed, spilling onto the table. Then it trickled down onto the floor, creating a small puddle. The young man finally stopped talking and panicked. "Master, stop! The cup is full. It can't take any more tea." The master gently placed the teapot down, looked directly into the young man's eyes, and said with a calm but firm voice, "Exactly. Your mind is just like this cup. You are so full of your own opinions, your own beliefs, your own noise. How can I possibly teach you anything if you don't first empty your mind?" The young man froze. For the first time in what felt like forever, everything became completely quiet. The world seemed to stop. His entire life flashed before his eyes. All those years always trying to prove himself, always comparing his success to others, always needing to be right in every argument, always filling his mind with more information, more goals, more. In that single, silent moment, he realized the profound truth. He never actually came here to learn. He came to confirm what he already thought he knew. The master continued, his voice soft but clear. "You seek peace, but your mind is far too crowded for it to enter. You seek success, but your own ego stands in the way, blocking the path. You seek purpose, but you are too afraid to let go of your old, comfortable beliefs. Empty your mind, my son, and only then will life be able to fill you with what you truly need." As those words settled in, the young man felt something he hadn't felt in years, a wave of pure, undeniable clarity. For many days after that, the young man stayed with the master. But there were no grand lectures or complicated lessons. Instead, the master gave him very simple tasks. He was asked to sweep the fallen leaves from the garden floor. He was told to clean the small house. He had to sit silently at sunrise, doing nothing but watching the day begin. He learned to listen to the sound of the wind in the trees, and to observe the world around him without judging, without labeling, without thinking. At first, the young man thought these tasks were completely meaningless. What could sweeping possibly teach him about success? But slowly, day by day, something inside him started to change. The constant noise in his mind began to soften. His thoughts stopped racing against each other. He stopped worrying about what other people thought of him. He began to see life and himself in a completely different light. He finally understood that real success isn't about filling your mind with more facts and figures, it's about clearing it. It's not about adding more to your life. It's about removing what weighs you down. He learned the difficult but liberating art of letting go. He let go of his pride. He let go of his fear of failure, He let go of all his old excuses. He let go of the need to control everything and everyone. And for the very first time in his life, he felt a deep, profound sense of peace. After several weeks, the young man knew it was time to go. He thanked the master from the bottom of his heart and began his journey back home. But the person who returned was not the same person who had left. He walked with a newfound calmness. He spoke with a quiet clarity that drew people in. He worked with a deep focus he had never known before. And strangely, opportunities began to come to him naturally. Not because he was smarter or had learned some secret formula, but because he had created space in his mind space for new ideas, new habits, and new growth. People who knew him before were amazed. They asked him, "What happened to you? What changed you so much?" He would simply smile and reply, "I emptied my mind." This story is a powerful reminder for all of us. Your mind is an incredibly powerful tool, but it can only grow when there is space. Space for new thoughts, for new wisdom, for new experiences. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do for your life is not to add more to it, but to let go. Let go of the noise. Let go of the fear. Let go of the past that's holding you back. Let go of everything that blocks your path to growth. Because when you finally empty your mind, you open the door to a new world, a world where clarity, success, peace, and purpose can flow in naturally. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content to help you on your journey.